These frigid temperatures are here to stick around for a bit.
And although most of us would rather stay inside, that's not always an option. WENY's Tanja Rekhi is here with some helpful tips to make sure you're ready to keep moving despite the cold weather. Tanja?
Candace and Jen, while it might seem like common sense, many of us oftentimes overlook if our cars are ready for the snow. Now, simply starting your car before you take off could make all the difference. Then there's some other things we don't even think about.
Very cold.
I'm not too fond of it, you know.
They're preparing for this winter's second Arctic blast. Some filling up gas cans for snow blowers, others making sure they're not left out in the cold.
Today I try to keep my gas tank full when I know it's going to be really cold.
That's one of many things Ray Benjamin, the service manager at Parmenter's and Horseheads, recommends doing around this time of year.
You want to be absolutely on top of making sure your battery's up to par. You want to make sure that your tire pressures are up to par, because with the colder weather, your tire pressures will drop.
The weather can also do a number on your undercarriage. The salt they use to clear the roads can eventually build up and eat away at some of the components down there.
It eats at all your brake lines, your fuel lines, if you don't get it cleaned off over time. I mean, it takes a while, but eventually it will eat at that.
Ray recommends getting your car cleaned or cleaning it yourself at least once a week to avoid that. And by doing so, you're also preventing rusting. He says even if you haven't had any issues yet, it's still a good idea to get your car serviced when it's due.
You should stay on top of your services and your oil changes and your maintenances. And a lot of people don't realize that you have a service every 15 to 20 to 30,000 miles. It's like 10 to 15,000 mile increments that you have general services. A lot of people don't realize that. What that does, it helps prolong the lifelong of your vehicle.
You also want to make sure your wipers are intact and you're using antifreeze instead of normal windshield fluid. And if you're worried about your locks or doors freezing, you can lubricate them with WD-40 before a wash. Tanja Rekhi, WENY News.